Hey y'all, happy Monday morning. Welcome back to the channel. Andrea from Andrea Speaks TV here, back to bring you news and commentary you can use. It's a sunny but chilly, extremely chilly morning, y'all. If you watched my previous video, you all saw where I gave you an urgent warning to check your local weather report. I was letting you all know, or I was attempting to let you all know, that there was Arctic weather, okay, an Arctic blast to be exact, on the way. Okay, I'm actually riding now, headed to my destination, and according to my vehicle, it's 39 degrees Fahrenheit outside, y'all. So make sure you all see I got my hat on, my scarf on, my big coat on. I even got on gloves, y'all. I'm not playing. Hey, I'm prepared. Listen, y'all, what I want to come on and talk about is this government shutdown. Okay, I want you all to share your thoughts. If I leave out any information you feel like needs to be shared, please put it in the chat, right? Listen, y'all, one day they say, you know, hey, it's gonna end. It doesn't look like it's gonna end. It's gonna keep going. It's gonna it look like it's gonna end, but you know, something different is gonna happen. They keep going back and forth, even with these SNAP benefits. Have y'all noticed that? Now listen, this isn't the only thing on the table, SNAP benefits, y'all, okay? Do you notice, now correct me if I'm wrong, y'all let me know, do you look at it like this too? And by me saying this, okay, let me first say I'm not here to criticize or judge anyone, okay? I'm just sharing my opinion. But it seems like the media, okay, it seems like they're really focused in wanting us to really tune in to the fact that SNAP benefits are at risk. Have y'all noticed that? What about all of the federal workers that are furloughed? Okay, it seemed like more attention, and I'm not saying that this is not an important issue, because like I said, millions of people rely on SNAP benefits in order to feed their families for whatever reason. Okay, again, I'm not here to judge or criticize, but why is it that the media, it seemed like the media, or maybe you even want to say a particular political party, why does it seem like they want us to be focused on SNAP benefits? Or it's almost like they're trying to scare people. Do you all get what I'm saying? What about the furloughed federal workers? Okay, I heard them one day talking about WIC benefits may be at risk, and different other things, right? Healthcare. Okay, now from my understanding, just doing my research, right, there are some important issues, critical issues, that from my understanding the Democrats and Republicans are going back and forth about. But listen, y'all, something else I have observed, okay? Let me know if you look at it like this too. Why does it seem like SNAP benefits and people eating and people hunger, right? Does it seem like that's being used as some type of political pawn? Y'all let me know, okay? To me, it all seemed like a game, okay? Do you not think that one side and the other side know what they're doing? I hope I'm making sense, y'all. I got so much I want to talk about, and I have just a little bit of time this morning. But to me, it seems like a game, okay? You don't think that all of these people are in this together? You don't think they know what they're doing? Now, I'm not saying, again, I'm not saying that these are not critical issues, okay? Definitely these are issues that are of great concern to many people. For example, I heard, I cannot remember his name, okay? He may be the Speaker of the House. I'm not exactly sure. But someone, okay, there was a government official who was highlighting some of the critical issues that both parties, Democrat, Republican, could not come to agreement with, come to terms with. One of them being, as I shared, I believe previously in another video, some type of healthcare, gender-related healthcare for children. That is an issue. From my understanding, both parties cannot agree. One side is for it, one side is completely against it. Okay. Another issue, they were saying healthcare for people who, for whatever reason, chose not to come through the legal channels to be in our country. So, you know, they're on both sides, right? There are people who are for it, people who are against it. But it just seems like, and I hope that the people who are SNAP recipients, SNAP benefit recipients, they're looking at this saying, and not just them, right? I'm just saying them because they're at the, it seems like they're at the forefront of what's happening. This issue of them not having their full benefits, or at least at the time of this video, right? Some people partial, or not, or not having them at all. I hope that we all, let me just say, I hope that we're all looking at this and saying, wow, okay, if they can do this, what else can they do? Okay, people who receive SNAP benefits, I'm not here to criticize you or judge you, but do you see how easily it could be taken away? Okay, they give it to you, you see how they take it away, right? This should be a wake-up call for us all. Okay, what else could they do? Okay, what if they start, like I shared before, y'all, what if they start rationing food to all of us? Okay, what if not just the SNAP recipients, but what if they say, hey, we're going to make a change in the food supply, and not all of us are affected? Or not only the food supply, what about the water supply? Okay, these are things we need to think about. We need to think about, I can't tell you what to do, but just a suggestion, becoming as self-sufficient as possible, knowing and seeing that, hey, we don't need to depend on them, because look what can happen. Okay, listen, y'all, I got so much more to say. I'm going to cover it in another video. Please stay warm, please stay safe. Listen, y'all, another thing I'm going to make a whole video about. Do you all know that the Farmer's Almanac is ending? Did you all see that? The Farmer's Almanac is ending. Listen, I got to talk about that, y'all. I grew up, my grandparents, and I remember my grandparents, my mother, having the Farmer's Almanac. Okay, Farmer's Almanac will tell you, it'll tell you when the best time to plant. Okay, Farmer's Almanac will help you with so many different things. Tell you the best time to plant, what the weather will be like, what the upcoming winter season will be like. So many good things. What do you mean the Farmer's Almanac is ending publication after over 100 years? I think it is. I think it started, they said, back in 1816. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Farmer's Almanac is ending. I'm gonna talk about that. Okay, listen, thank you all so much for your support. Be careful out here. Keep your head on swivel. Day and night things are happening in many areas, including where I am in Georgia. It's getting darker sooner, okay, due to daylight savings time falling back an hour, right? Fall back an hour. So it's going to be a great week. It's going to be a great day. I pray that you're well, you and your family. Thank you so much for supporting me here on the channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I know I said a lot, but I want to hear what you have to say too. Take care, be blessed, and I'll be back in the next video.